Hey everybody, what is going on? We're back in the bush. I'm hanging with a chicken nugget. You're not going to believe this ridiculous weather we are having. You guys, anybody that saw the video last week where we literally had to plow our way in with the ATV because there was so much snow. The road is almost bare right now because we had a big rain on Monday following the last weekend. Warmed right up to, 8 or 10 degrees Celsius for the day, and all week it's been 4 or 5 days in a row it was way above zero, and we had a bunch of fog. So anyways, it took away most of the snow. Drove the truck in this week, but the road right at the bottom of the hill before you hit the start of the property out here, there's like an old wooden culvert in it that's starting to collapse. It's bad right now. It's really bad. So Nugget and I are going to take a quick walk out. I'm going to take a pick because there's some water laying in a trench in the road, and I'm going to take a pick and see if I can little water exit to drain some of it out of there because I want it to freeze up. It's going to be really cold the next couple nights. So anyways, what a friggin' change of weather. Like, have a look outside here. You guys can see we had so much snow. There's a little bit on the lawn here. You can see the path I threw the snow with the snow thrower. But like down by the brook, it's all bare. The whole front field is bare. Most of it's bare. So welcome to the Maritimes. Crazy, crazy, crazy weather. Like seriously, have a look around, guys. Remember the snow that was here last week? Gone. But it's cold. It's blowing today and it's not real nice out. But pretty much gone. Isn't this crazy? History. We got to get the pick, we got to get the shovel, and we're going to take a walk out the road a little bit here. Like, unbelievable. Love the hat, eh? Check it out. Front field gone. Anybody that saw me plowing this last week, crazy. A little bit of a snowbank left there that I put out front, and that's it. Bare. Gonzo. And I'll go up and I'll show you the mess from the road up here. This isn't good at all. Yeah, we're just up the road from the property here. Here comes Nugget. You guys can see there's quite a mess right here. And I need to dig this out and do something with it. Look at the water running right down the road. This is not a good spot at all. Actually, I don't know if I can do anything with it. Brutal, eh? Isn't that brutal? What a mess. And that's a pretty deep spot over here. It's deeper than what I like. I dropped in here pretty good. This is a pretty good rut right here. So when I go to leave, I'm going to stay over that way farther. But anyway, and check it out here. There's not a lot I can do with this mess out here, eh? It's not bottomless, but it's really soft in this trench. This whole side of the road over here has to be ditched. There's no ditching over here, and the water is coming right out of the woods here. Water's coming right out of the woods, right across the road and running. The brook is running down the road right now. And everything's frozen, so I can't dig a ditch right now, so we're kind of screwed. It's going to be really cold the next couple days. Hopefully it freezes up a little bit anyway. Cindy is, well, we're staying inside for a while. It is friggin' windy and cold out there, and I'm not starting on another cabinet until tomorrow. My next one, I've actually figured it out, got the dimensions all worked out, is going to go right up here where this is. I'm going to come down farther. This one over here, my initial cupboard is 24 inches down. I wanted to leave room for the fridge in that, and I was going to make them all 24 down. But that doesn't give me a lot of room, and that's kind of setting the cupboard up for a real tall person. So I'm going to come down 32, actually, on this one. So this will be 32 down, and it's going to grip the rafters. 32 down, it's going to be almost all the way down to this board here, and 30 wide. So 30 by 32. One big door, I think, on the front. I think 2 doors would be too much, so it's going to be probably one great big freaking door. But anyway, I'm going to tomorrow, and I'm going to do, because it's going to be cool out too, I'm going to go up to the garage, and I don't want to make the mess in here. We got the cats here this weekend. We actually brought them in, so I don't want to freak them out running power tools in here if I don't have to. So tomorrow my goal is I'm going to go to the garage and work out there, get the wood stove going, warm her up and all that, and actually build that cabinet in the garage probably tomorrow. So, but for now, Cindy is actually working on dinner. It's almost supper time, and what we're gonna do is she's got some chicken here, chicken breast that she's already taken. This was one of those Costco already whatever pre-roast rotisserie Costco rotisserie chicken.
$7.49.
$7.49. Then she has some rice here, long grain rice, and some veggies, and she buys the flavor packet things, water chestnuts too, I guess she's putting in it, and fried rice packets. So if you can see there's enough the fried rice spice. She makes this quite often, like a chicken fried rice. And I want to tell you, this stuff is really, really good and a decently healthy meal too. That's what we're doing right now, or she's doing anyway. I'm not doing a lot. I'm just floating around. Well, there we go, guys. Supper is on the table. We're going to sit down and enjoy our chicken fried rice. Going to be a good dinner here tonight. And a very basic, healthy one, too. Well, it's Saturday morning. Had a good supper, had a good sleep and all that. Feeling ambitious. Going to build this cabinet. Cindy's already got this stuff down. I'm going to build that today. I've already got it all figured out. It's going to be 30 wide, 32 tall, 16 deep. Pretty easy numbers to work with. Going to do it in the garage because we get the cats here this weekend. I don't want to freak them out. I don't want to run power tools in here. The sawdust and everything else last week, the poor girl did was sweep the floor. So we're going out to the garage. I even got a fire on out there. Got her all warmed up, and that's going to be my little workstation for a little while. So come on out and check it out for a bit. Oh my goodness, it is lovely in here. Lovely in here. My little stove is going down here. Gentle little fire, not going hard. I've even got the damper shut. This thing works so well. Let me turn some lights on here. And I have more light I'm going to use too. Wow, just that, what a difference, eh? My little LED light bars here. This stove, what a deadly little unit. I bought this at Princess Auto 6 or 7 years ago now. 7 years. The first year, actually almost 8. Be 8 in July. Anyways, had it to heat my little truck camper setup I had when I was first set up over here. But this is a barrel stove. Anybody ever seen one of these? I'm going to open the damper up. And the top, you can open the top up. And they're so efficient. With that top open, there's zero smoke coming out of there right now. Even though it's wide open, it's pulling it right at the chimney, right? And I've got a decently safe install here, guys. I mean, yes, I got some wood here close to it. I'm monitoring this. It's not going to burn the garage down today, trust me. It works very best. It's light. You can pick it up, move it around. It weighs 10 pounds. But it was like $69. And it's got a draft down here. And when you open and close this bad boy, what a difference. You can close this down and make it just idle, or if you open this right up, it'll just rock and start burning. You can even see, if you look close, I put screen in there years ago as a spark arrestor, because the way they sell these, it's got a great big hole in the front. You put it somewhere and open the draft up and walk away, poop, poop, and sparks could pop and shoot 2 feet out of there, right? I don't care what you got it sitting on. And I've got it sitting on a piece of sheet metal here. But anyway, it's a nice radiant heat. Feels really good. Done my ramble. Anyway, I've got some plywood laid out. I got my little sawhorses. And what I'm going to do is, I already have over here, kind of funny. Well, stovetop stuffing. That's good for a blueprint. I drew the camp on a box of Budweiser. Okay. This is my cabinet. Going to be my front, my dimension 30 by 32. This is going to be top and bottom, or 2 end, left and right side. 2 of them, 32 inch by 15 and 3/8. Because it's not going to be quite 16, because it's going to be the 5/8 plywood on the face. And then I need 4 pieces, 28 3/4 by 15 and 3/8. So I got it cut 4, 2, 6, 7 pieces I'm gonna build it out here. I'll mark them out and cut. I'm not gonna fill them all because I know you guys get some bored watching it. I'm sure there's haters out there that think I'm making a mess, and that's fine. That's fine. We're all entitled to our own opinions in this world. So I'm gonna mark them all out here a little bit. I'll show you guys a bit of what I'm doing, a few of the cuts and that. And again today, and I'm not even sponsored in this video. I don't really have to be because I already showed this, but I'm gonna show this a lot more because this is a beautiful machine. I'm gonna use today my R1500 all powers that I just got. Whoops, here, syncs anew. I forget how to use it. There you go. Got my new 1500 R1500, 1800 watt, 3000 watt surge, blah blah blah. And if I want, while I'm doing this, this is neat. I have to take it out of the case, but I can put my phone there and charge it because it actually has a cell phone charger built right in the top. Duals. Anyway, this is where we're going to run the power off for today. Running power tools, skill saw, table saw. I haven't run that on it yet. It might work great. It might not. I don't know if it'll even run it. Well, we're going to find out because if not, I have bigger and crazier things with power. So anyways, I'm going to start cutting some. I'm going to start marking out some of these pieces here now. Let's keep in mind, people, rustic cabinets. Rustic, very rustic. They're going to look pretty good, I think. Anyway, look at this. Running this with my all power. What a beast. What a nice way to do it, right? Good working unit. So it's getting freaking warm in here, too. It is getting warm, man. This stove, I just turned it up a wee bit, and it's getting hot. I got to shut the damper down a bit. The wood I put in it start to take right off, and this thing will cook you out of here. All right, well, those are my two end panels, right? Left and right. Now I have to cut 4 that are 28 3/4 by 15 3/8. Okay, got to cut 4 more pieces. It's going to take a little while. I'm not going to show the whole process. I'll probably show when I'm all done the 4th one, or maybe a little bit in between. Well, I'm moving right along here, everybody. I've already got all my pieces cut. My 6 pieces, my 2 ends, my 4 shelves. Now this is going to be my face, and I think this is the better side of the 2. And I decided what I'm going to do too is I'm going to whitewash it. I was going to paint it with melamine, whatever they call it. I always get it confused. I'm going to whitewash it instead because I want a rustic, rough finish. I don't want to make it look too good and perfect, right? Which it's going to be far, far from. So that's why I'm thinking whitewash. So we got to go 30 by 32 is what this piece is. Taking the splinters off of it. Pretty good. Because again, they're going to be whitewashed. Nothing pretty, guys. Nothing pretty. Rustic cabinets. You guys want to see something impressive? And again, this is not a sponsored video this time. Look at this. There's what's left in that so far. Pretty good, I think. Holy God, not bad for cutting out all my cabinet for my plywoods already. And that skill saw is pulling some big wattage out of that. So all powers for the win. The R1500, very nice power station. I'm still going to put a link in the description of the video. I don't have to, but these guys have been so good to me, I don't mind paying it back. This is my 3rd collaboration with All Powers. Very good company. Pieces are cut. Now, the issue is, this is my face on my door. Problem is, do I make it 1 door or 2? That'd be a huge freaking door if I do that in one. And if I do it in two and make it match the ones over the fridge, the openings are only going to be 9 inches wide. So you guys proud to see how much I wore safety glasses today? Because I didn't feel like getting the sawdust in my eyeballs today. So I've been a good boy since I started up the saws. Tired of digging the stuff out over the years. Actually, time to see how the All Powers power station makes out with this. If not, I may have to start the generator, I'm not sure, or tie into the big battery bank inside the cabin, but this should run it. Now I'm going to use my jigsaw and cut out the extra corners or whatever you want to call it, the little pieces I didn't get through with a jigsaw. And then time to start putting these bad boys together. Cut the cord. Splinter. Anyway, looking pretty good, isn't it? There's the face. That is the face for the cabinets. Very rough indeed. Clean her up a bit here. This will work. They're all going to be whitewashed anyway, so should look alright. And the doors will be an inch wider. And then it gives you the same space here as on the other side, because I'm so OCD, it'd drive me crazy if I had made a wider opening and had a narrower transition strip here. So I can't do it. It would drive me absolutely crazy. Well, I've got my wonderful assistant Cindy out here, and we are gonna, these are the lines, these are my outer side panels, this one and this one, and my shelves are here. So what I'm gonna do is glue these and nail them. So she is going to help me hold it. I think that's lots.
I think it's lots.
I think this is plenty. Can't even see the line now. Yeah, got lots of glue, guys, but I got paper here. I can wipe it off. Yeah. All right, so I need my brad nailer. Brad the nailer. Brad's still got nails. All right, so now I have to, this is my middle shelf. So I put a relief in the back of this, or a strip I guess you'd call it, which is a 3-inch. That I'm going to use to tie this into the walls. So I think I will do third shelf maybe first. So pick that one up, please. Yep, yep, yep. Stand it up, stand it right up. Yeah, put it on there. Okay, can you hold that with one hand, this with the other, so I can sit this down? Okay. All right. Okay. Close enough for me, anyway. All right, well, I already got the 2 shelves put in, stapled, or actually not stapled. I keep saying stapled. This is a brad nailer, and it has 1.5 brads in it, so, and lots of glue to hold everything together, so it should be okay, I'm thinking. I'm gonna have shares in Gorilla Glue before I'm done building stuff here, but I'm telling you, my stuff's not gonna fall apart. So Cindy's giggling at me, but it works. Definitely works. Wipe it off my boots. Looks like a bird got me. Looks like a bird got me. Cindy said, better wipe your boots off. I got glue in my boots. I probably got glue in my GoPro. Haven't even looked yet. Davy Dum Dum. Which side's the outside? Yeah, that's the outside. We're putting on the face, everybody. That's going to look pretty good, actually. Not too bad. Pretty good, not too bad. And this squares the cabinet up nicely, right? She's almost done already. And I wouldn't say already, couple-hour job to do this out here, but not too bad. Hopefully I have enough air. All right, let's try it with some brads in the gun. There we go. Can't get anything in this. It's gonna be rugged, I'll tell you. Rugged, rugged. Same thing, should put glue there. Nope. Oh well. Yep. Wow. Not bad for a hillbilly cabinet. Even crazier when film air compressor once and do all this work. That's the crazy part. There you go, check it. She's pretty much. Want to make sure I have enough air. Yeah, we need a sponsorship with Gorilla Glue. And has anybody seen my miter saw? That's a death saw. Anybody out there? There we are, guys. Done like a dinner for now. I put glue there in the edge. I didn't need it there, but that'll dry in no time. It'll be gone here. But there. I'm going to leave it out here to dry for a bit. But how's that? That's nice. Look at that. Nice kitchen cabinet right there. Plenty of room in here, and you can go in around. I didn't want to make this any narrower on the front because it's matchy-matchy with the other ones I made. Well, there you go, everybody. I kind of got ahead of myself. And Cindy and I put the cabinet up in place. It's funny. It's just on the inside of this floor joist right now. Like, we're talking just. But the way I'm going to screw it is I'm going through the back corner up into that joist. I'm going to come out diagonal into this joist up through here. And I also put the second one down in here. There's a nice wide strip. I'm going to go right into the stud there, right into the stud over here. So it's going to be well secured to the wall. And so we can take a couple minutes to do it. All right, guys. I put a screw right into here. There, that's into the back. That one right into the stud. Wow, well there you go. Check this out, guys. That doesn't look too bad up here, I think. That's nice. Look at that. 16-inch cabinet. Just enough room that I'll have a 3-inch trim coming down here, 3-inch, and that is going to be barn board. Even nicer, I'm going to do window sills coming out of here. Probably come out 4-inch maybe on a windowsill. Then you can sit things, your dish soap and all that stuff here right by the window. And again, I have the mini stove I bought, mini oven out of a travel trailer, little 21-inch unit. That's going to be going down here, and it's going to look even better because that's 21 inches wide, 20 and a half, and the stove will be 20 and a half, and there will be a base built, and it'll be installed in here permanently. And then the lower cabinets. But for now, this one looks okay. That's actually pretty nice, isn't it? Wow. Wow. And upstairs, I didn't really show you guys any of this yet. You can just see the edges of it up here. That's some barnwood that I scored. There's some barn board up there. And even better, I never told anybody about this yet either. A couple weeks ago on sale at our local Canadian Tire, I bought myself a 12.5-inch planer. A surface planer with a stand, a Canadian Tire, the $2.99 on sale thing, a hell of a deal. And it's still in the box here. I haven't even assembled it yet because I don't need it yet. But I got some barnwood because very soon I'm going to start building these doors. And I'm going to build the doors for here. They're going to be one door each, and these ones are going to swing this way. They're going to swing from the center in, and they're going to have the same pattern as the bathroom door at the Z, done in barnwood. And that's the way the doors. Lower door be one big Z. This will be 2 doors up here, 2 more narrow doors with the Zs. Right? And I was saying to Cindy, an indirect lighting under here now would be so nice to have. But this is so rugged when you grab a hold of it, where it's all plywood and all screwed together and glued together, basically, or shot together with a nailer. It's coming out pretty good, I think. I don't think these things are looking too bad. Look at where it lined up with the floor joist. Right on the edge of it. Like, literally, right at the floor joist. So, kind of neat. Anyways, I don't have enough plywood to build the corner one, so I'll be doing that again next week, I guess, when we come back in. Need another sheet of 5/8 plywood, but pretty soon, I was saying, I've got the planer, so what I'm going to do is with this barnwood, is I want to take it and on the inside of whichever pieces I'm going to use to make the doors, I want to just skim it just enough. So when you open the door up, the wood looks fairly clean on the inside in your cabinet, but on the outside, she's going to be rustic, so they're going to be beautiful. It's going to be pretty fun to build too. Well, supper time here in the bush. We have a pork loin that we've had on the wood stove the last hour or 2 hours in a pot. And we have Brussels sprouts, and we have potatoes, which Cindy's going to mash up. So that's all we're having for dinner tonight. It was a great big long pork loin we bought. We're at Costco and cut it into 3 pieces. And then she's going to make some gravy with what we had in it. But yeah, it was cooked on the wood stove for a little while. But again, pretty happy with this cabinet. Pretty happy with the way it looks when you're over here and that. It turned out it looks pretty good. It belongs here. So, very, very happy for not being a cabinet maker in any way, shape, or form. And Cindy already put some of our food and stuff, our dry goods and that up in here, and it's working well. There's still all kinds of rooms. So, again, win-win for that one. Can't wait to start building doors. It's going to look really cool when I start making some of these barnwood doors. Well, there you go, guys. Dinner is on the plate. We're ready to eat. It is mashed potatoes, a pork loin, and Brussels sprouts. This is going to be really, really good. I hope you guys are having a good dinner wherever you're having. Hope you're enjoying it too. Well, here it is. Time to bail. Sunday morning, the usual. It's freaking cold out. It was minus 16 when I get up here this morning. 23 in here, so she's pretty cozy. Here's something I want for you guys. Backsplash. Anybody got any good ideas out there? Send pictures, send links, send whatever. What do you think would look good for a backsplash? These are going to be, again, these are going to be whitewashed. Barn board doors on them to match the other barn board in the cabin here. And we're still undecided on what we're going to put on the backsplash on the wall. Any ideas? Comment. Please let us know. We're going to start Googling it, I guess, and try to figure out what would be looking good on there, but not sure yet. Really neat. A couple minutes ago, I was sitting on the couch looking across the brook, and there's a great big freaking otter on the other side of the brook eating a fish. Probably looked like a chub, silver fish. I could see him kind of turning his head like this, chewing away in this thing. And Cindy, she got to see him for a second, and then he come down. He went up the brook somewhere. I've seen minks, I've seen muskrats, I've seen martins. I've never seen an otter in this brook, and that was the first one I ever seen at this cabin. So pretty cool. I wish I could have got some footage to show you guys. I need a brook cam down there, I guess, set up sometime. Maybe I can get some footage. You never know, right? Anyways, from Cynthia, Daisy, myself, Fred I think is upstairs snoring somewhere. I didn't look this morning yet online, but last night we were at 9995 for subscribers. Might be at 10,000 now. I didn't look this morning. I probably should have, but between this video and the next video, we're definitely going to hit it. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support and the patronage and all that. And, like and share the videos. If you think this kind of content's decent, give me suggestions of what you'd like to see in the channel. Lots of stuff I can do, I guess, so. And something new, got another endorsement coming, going to do next week. And it's going to be kind of an interesting thing for sure. If nothing else, and by the way, before I go again, this wasn't a sponsored video. Check out the All Powers website. Those guys were so good to me that I want to be good to them, and I'm going to put just the general link of the website. I'll put in the description of this video, but I'm not getting any endorsement on this video for it, but they are a good company. Check them out. They got some nice stuff. Anyways, from Cynthia and I, live simply, remain grateful, and we'll talk to you soon.